coming at you with a slow burst. I'ma speed it up, I had to shut it down first. Killing bitches so hard, need a pink hearse. I ain't saying I'm the best, but I ain't the worst. You see me shining, I'm trying to take this prime time. I see you
I'm Nico or Nick. My pronouns are they, them. I'm a junior anthro student, media studies minor. I think this is 2 or 3 years. Yeah. I started performing last year, but before that I had done like makeup in my room and like didn't show anybody. At the Stewed. That's the only place I've ever performed. I did Fall Ball for the first time last year, and then I've done Sexplicit Content, Zombie Prom, and then I did one in somebody's apartment. I lied, I did one in somebody's apartment. I'm doing Fall Ball again. My drag persona's name is Antonio Banderas, because if I was born a boy, my mom was gonna name me Anthony, but like, I'm Italian, so like, it's Antonio, so I was just like, oh, and I love Antonio Banderas, so I was like, okay, that just because drag names are usually puns or like, I don't know, something interesting. And my drag persona, he's very sexual, and I'm not a sexual person. So he's also really confident, and I'm not. So he's like everything that I wish I could be. Yeah, he has no problem flirting with everybody, which I do. I'm really awkward. He's not. Before performing, I listen to the music I'm going to be like lip syncing to, and I'll listen to it like on repeat while I'm doing my makeup. I also have pictures that I put up of like looks that I want to try out, and like even in like the week before a performance, like I listen to my music all the time, and I'll like look at myself in the mirror and be like, what am I gonna do with my face? And yeah, and I oftentimes like read inspirational stuff from like what other drag performers have said. Like I'll go and read like quotes from other performers, and like when I first heard about drag way back in the day, it was like RuPaul's Drag Race, and I'm like, that show it's good, but it's overrated. So like I'll look at things that like less popular, like not Ru girls have said, and there aren't a lot of kings, so it's hard. I'll watch videos of other people performing before I go out and perform. I'm like, oh, I gotta like brush up and see what other people are doing. So that's like a ritual of mine. I go and like watch other people's performances. I like how creative it is, because like I love art. I'm an artist. I'm a costume designer. That was my major before I switched to anthro. I was a DT. And before that I went to the Fashion Institute of Technology. And like I just felt like I wasn't having an outlet to express myself. Like I was expressing ideas that were mine, but they weren't me. So drag for me is like its expression and its creativity, and that's what I love about the drag community, is that all the kings and queens and non-binary performers, they're just like so creative and for the most part really supportive of other queens and kings and just drag performers in general. They're like, they'll build you up so much, like baby queens and kings, they're like, oh, you're doing such a good job, and yeah, it's really nice to have that reassurance. They're very welcoming for the most part. Yeah, being a drag king is really hard because people expect more of you, because a drag queen can get up on a stage and do like a ballad and everyone, like a slow song, and just like act that out, and everyone goes nuts because like drag queens are like so exaggerated and like out there, and then a drag king, like people are like, oh, you're just dressing up like a boy.
So, in order to get answers from a large amount of people, we as a group decided to use SurveyMonkey to put together a survey with various questions surrounding drag as a culture and send that survey out on Facebook for the students to write down their answers. And the people that did answer really gave thoughtful responses, which we were very grateful for. And it was just so effective because people took the time to read our questions and give thought out answers, which was very helpful to us.